You have to give up love in order to get actually genuinely good with women. The results that you want with girls are on the other side of getting rid of love. Well, I want you to understand that there's been a script implanted in your mind ever since you were young to do with women, how women love, and how you should love them. We were taught as men to love completely unconditionally, to give our lives for women, not just like die for them, but also work for them, provide for them, and make sure that they live a happy, comfortable life. I am here to tell you that your role on this planet is to not make a woman's life better. It's to not make her life more comfortable. It's to not save her from life, basically. The love that you were taught women can give you is this movie Disney unconditional. Women will love me for me. She'll be the right woman. Won't think about how much money I have, the man that I am, how disciplined I am. She'll just love me for my soul. I think deep down you knew that was fucking bullshit. But you wanted to believe it because it gave you something to strive and work towards. A wife quality girl. All these guys parrot the same fucking phrase. Wife quality girl, wife quality girl. There's one specific type of woman that is like completely different substance wise from every single other woman. There isn't. Women love in a certain type of way. And that's based on the man that you are right now. Not the man that you were, not the man that you can be, not your potential. They'll love you for the man that you are right now. And that's fine. What gives you years and years of pain is believing that women love you simply because you exist. The only woman that loved you like that was your mother, and apart from her, you will never find that love again. Once you understand this, once you understand what women can actually offer you, you will stop wanting to throw your life away for them. Because the truth is, making money for a woman, working for a woman, doesn't make her love you more. Because there are 1,000, 10,000 other fucking retards that will do the same thing for her. At any given point, a woman has 1,000 guys willing to give her money. Willing to fucking pay for her shit and willing to fly her out and make her life fucking really, really, really easy. Because those men believe that by doing so, they will gain a sort of therapeutic, spiritual love from a woman. I'll tell you what happens when you give this idea up. Number one, it's gonna hurt like a motherfucker. It hurt me. I think the nail in the coffin for me was like after my last relationship when I realized what women can actually offer me. And it hurt like a motherfucker understanding that the whole love that I worked for or that I wanted as a kid didn't fucking exist. They're looking at the stars and cuddling her and not having to think about fucking hypergamy and constantly being the best version of yourself, otherwise she'll leave. And like there's this one girl that will love you regardless of what you do and in what like life stage or condition you are, that will love you at your lowest. It hurt losing that. What happened next was that I started to fuck unbelievably. The amount of women that I got, that I started to get, that I started to attract, when I lost this idea of love, was from like movies and stories that if I told you, you wouldn't believe are fucking real. I would go from girl's house to girl's house to girl's house in a single weekend. So something that me, because I was a complete incel, porn addict, I thought was impossible. But because I gave up this idea of love, me being needy completely went away. The risk of me being clingy completely went away because there was nothing to be needy for. There was no love that I wanted to extract from women. What I basically started doing, and it's what you should start doing as well, is take the love that women can provide you for just as it is, for just what it is. Some women might be able to love you deeper than others. No woman can really love you the way you want to be loved. So, like, you stop looking for that in women. You start taking women for what they are, for what they can offer you right now. And that's it. There is no way, no possible way that you can ever be clingy or needy. Because to be honest with you, the love that women can offer you isn't really that much. Like, it's not all that. It's not going to fulfill you. I know maybe you've been pushing to find a woman, like meeting her, you're going to be more motivated and you're going to find your life energy and life is going to make sense. It doesn't, like, that doesn't fucking exist. Women cannot fulfill you. Women cannot give you a good life. They are just like a small piece of the pie. Understand that the only thing that can fulfill you and give your life meaning is you and the things that you do and your mission and your purpose. But looking for this like completion of life, wholeness feeling in a woman is why you're suffering so much in dating. Women, they can't love like you think they can or they ever could. Women generally reflect the love that you give them. Romance is for men. Have you ever asked a girl what she thinks romance is? Next time, do that. Ask a girl what she thinks romance is, and you see that she will start describing receiving romance. Gifts, flowers, when he does this, when he does that. They'll never talk about doing shit. Because romance is for men. Why? Because we're the idiots that believe in the fucking fairy tale Disney love that women can't offer us. It's why men will give their whole lives away for women. It's why you see these, and bro, I don't understand why guys defend this so much and why guys paint this as like the perfect life. Providing for a woman, going to work, coming back, making sure your woman doesn't have to work, throwing your whole fucking life away for one woman. Because that's the traditional thing to do. That's what makes you a real man. Have you ever stopped to think why? Why do people say that's what makes you a fucking traditional real man? No. You just kind of like swallow the truth, and this has been your like fantasy of like country house and like 2 kids and my woman running around and I'm like working for them and whatever. Bro, I want you to understand that this vision benefits women and nothing else. This vision doesn't benefit you. Because you could have been building an empire, putting your name on fucking buildings and billboards and in fucking books. But instead, you're gonna use all that life energy to work a shit 9-to-5 construction job to fucking serve a woman who does not love you anymore because you're doing so. And I'm not shitting on fucking construction work or that hard work because I've done it. But I know right now that I would never do it for a woman, because once you give up the idea that they can love you in the way that you see in movies, there is no reason to work for them. I promise you, a woman will not love you more, will not like you more if you provide for her, if you give her money. She won't treat you better, she won't suck your dick harder, she won't fuck you harder. Women will fuck the guy that doesn't give a fuck about them harder than any other guy. They'll be obsessed over a guy who's not giving her money, who's not providing for her. But for some reason, you think that this will give you points on the board for women if you can give her cool shit, show her cool shit, and fund her lifestyle. This idea came from the fact that it benefits society for men to think like this. It benefits society for men to enslave themselves into this type of dynamic, because they will continue to be mules and work for like the weird kind of like purpose of my woman. Guys will say this constantly, my woman, my wife. She's not yours. There was an interesting story of this famous director. He was at a dinner with his like model wife, right? And this like younger actor was like flirting with her, saying some things, and the woman was liking it. You know, he was like making some jokes, whatever. And at the end of the night, he goes to this like big director, the husband, and he goes, you know, like, I really, like, I respect you. I really don't want you to think that I was like I meant anything with your wife. I really don't want you to think like I wanted to take her from you. And the big director looked at him and he went, take her from me? How could you take something from me that was never mine to begin with? This is the mindset, I promise you, that gets you the most girls. I know, like, it's really harsh, and it's like the nihilistic mindset when it comes to women. But this is how you actually start fucking and start enjoying dating. When you stop trying to cling to women as yours, when you stop trying to extract things from women that cannot be extracted, such as the love that you were convinced that women can give you, and that you were convinced that by working hard you will get. It doesn't work like that. It's the guy that doesn't give a fuck, that doesn't even want this type of love because he knows it's not true. That's the guy who receives the best treatment from women. You have to give up love to get good. with women. You have to give up this fantasy of her in a white dress waking up, like in the movies, before she dies, like before the wife dies, you have like this scene where they're like in bed, like the sun is shining and they're cuddling. If that's what you think women are, if that's what you think the goal is with women, you're fucking lost, and you continue to suffer in dating until you give up love. That's it. The first link in the description is my advanced protocol to learn the deep, darkest things about women that I can't talk about on any social media. The second link is my Groundworks program, where I basically take you from 0 girls to 1 girl, or from no girls to actually start fucking. Good luck.